Diary, hello. It's the evening of Friday, the 9th of October, and it's less than 12 hours before the start of our Ironman, which begins Saturday at 8 AM. So, how are we doing today? Well, today being the last day before the Ironman is even more of a rest day than yesterday. Nevertheless, we thought in the crack of dawn, we'd go for a swim of the course. So that's what we did. We swam the course once, not twice, as in the real race. And how was it? Well, today the water was flat as a mill pond. So swimming was very easy, sighting was very easy, and obviously there weren't the almost 800 extra people that are going to be in the lake tomorrow morning, all trying to go in the same direction as us. So it was just about 10 of us. So we're not sure what the weather conditions are going to be like tomorrow, but it's certainly going to be more crowded. After that, we went for a little poodle of a run, just a few kilometres around the, not even the race course, but just round Club de Santa Lake. That was kind of very innocent and easy. After that, we went on a small bicycle ride. Now, I did about, was it 20k or 40k? I think it was about 20k, so a very short amount of time, just to the local Famara village and back. And the Garter did a little bit less. We learnt that, as I learnt the other day, that if the wind is blowing against you, it's flipping difficult to cycle. So the difficulty of the cycle course will depend a lot on the wind. I certainly don't want any sun, because that'll just make me hot. A moderate amount of wind might work in my favour, because I'm not so affected by the wind, because I've just got strongish legs and I can just keep pedalling. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. The rest of the day's been spent doing the race preparation and figuring out how many gels we're going to have and where we're going to put the gels, getting our bags ready. We've never done an Ironman competition like this before, and it seems it's commonplace to put your stuff for different disciplines in different bags. So we have a run bag, for example, and a bike bag. So we'll complete the swim. We'll go down to the lake. We'll go for a swim in the ocean water, salt water, and after that we'll then go to the transition area where our bikes are already lying tonight. We put them there with the bags, with our kit bags. We will get our bike bag, clothe ourselves in our bike stuff, having first of all taken our wetsuits off, and then we'll get on our bikes and do the 90k bike. Coming back from that, we'll put the bicycle back in the rack, then go and find our run bag, change into our running stuff, and then complete the 20k run. So we think we've got all the bags in the right place. Agatha and I sort of went through what was in each bag, just to check with each other and how we do it. I'm going to change my clothes all the time, and Agatha's going to have a tri-suit on. So she'll gain quite a bit of time because she doesn't have to change. Once she's going to put the tri-suit underneath the wetsuit. So once she's come out of the water and taken off the wetsuit, she'll just get straight onto the bike with her helmet and glasses and so forth. Meanwhile, Muggins Marcus will take off the wetsuit and then try and dry myself a bit and put on the cycle stuff. And then when I go from cycle to run, I've got to take the cycle stuff off and put the running stuff on. So I suppose I'll have a little bit of a delay regarding that, but I think it'll be worth it. I've done the bike ride now about sort of 4 or 5 times, and I'm comfortable with being in my comfortable cycling trousers. May not be the quickest, but hey, I'm only looking to finish. I think my biggest worry is that I might have a puncture, and that would just be really, really annoying. I've kind of checked the tyres. Both Agatha and I have checked our tyres, and we don't see any big gashes in the tyres. I've got a few little nicks in my tyres, and some of the roads are very, very rough. Some parts of sections of roads are very rough. So I know of two places where I will slow right down just because I'm so paranoid, in order that I don't sort of jigger everything about and maybe get myself a puncture. The other thing is about fluids, which is very interesting, which is that we've got room in our bicycles for 2 water canisters, fluid canisters, but I will take 2, and on the course there are a number of stops where you can give them your water canisters and you get new ones. We've never really done this before, in that we either would have all the fluids that we need, or we're not used to throwing away our lovely bottles and getting someone else's bottle from the sponsor. And I think the options are going to be something like Powerade or Coca-Cola or water. I think that's because Coke and Power Bar are big sponsors of Ironman. So that's why we're getting these fluids. Anyway, so we think it's all planned. We think we know what we're doing. We've made a list of things to do tomorrow morning. We're going to go and watch a TV program in a minute, a CD that we've written, Mr. Monk. And then we're going to have an early night and hopefully get up about 6, eat and go. So the next report will be from just before the race. Good night.